The industry perspective is a space for those in the industry to speak freely about their experiences without fear of retaliation or a negative review. The views and opinions shared here are solely that of the individual and do not reflect the establishments in which they work. With that said, if you feel offended by these jokes, fuck it. We weren't expecting to get tipped by you anyway.
Instead of just me, I don't want to be selfish and steal the spotlight.
That's fair.
Even though it's my platform, but whatever. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Let's get started.
He Hollywooded us already.
Salud.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain, give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite bar and restaurant. We like to call that the industry perspective.
Feel like that shot was still kicking in. What's up, motherfucker?
Huzzah, bitches.
I was doing that pause for like a Michael Bay film, so that that song comes in at the very end.
I felt like a zoom
Like the
in.
Transformers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The end of Transformers.
Oh, kind of. I know what you're saying.
I do, but I can't like picture
Quite picture it. Yeah.
Is it Linkin Park?
Oh yeah. It is Linkin Park.
It is Linkin Park.
It's like dun, dun, dun,
How do they start?
dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
it's
dun,
like,
dun, 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 dun.
so numb.
No, it wasn't numb.
It wasn't numb.
Was it numb?
No.
A good song though.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it wasn't numb.
But it was something like that. And they were doing like montages of where everybody had landed like after it a little bit.
So that's what the pause was for. So then it would
Okay.
cut to the end credits,
I'm
and
not
then
gonna lie, I forgot how we got there.
whatever.
And
It's fine.
we are.
What I've done is the name of the song.
You took me on such a journey. I
Yeah.
forgot where we started.
Where we started.
What I've done is the name of the song. So I was doing that pause so
Oh, it was
that
called What I've
as
Done.
soon as like I say it, it would cut out, fade to black, be directed by Michael Bay, and it starts playing the song.
Did
Anyways,
someone tell you that, or did you know it? Because you said it smoothly, but I
Yeah.
feel like it was a little too
Yeah,
smooth.
but like, yeah. And it was
I
like he
like-
learned it like a little bit after he was actually starting the conversation.
because he had that.
I just
that-
happened to
that
look
quick
down, and they also said it. Whatever.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Alright,
We got the
that's
information, and here we are.
You got my platform over here.
All right. Anyways,
Hey, Twitch.
Oh yeah, hey Twitch,
yeah.
what's up, motherfucker? Mother Twitchers?
Huzzah,
No, that doesn't-
Twitchers.
You can say that.
Twitchers.
Is that like Spider-Man with arthritis?
He's like, oh fuck.
Ah, shit. Oh, that must be horrible when Spider-Man gets hard. All right, we're getting off topic.
Yeah. Holy shit, we were about to derail. Oh fuck, we were about to derail.
I was about to click on that tab, and I said, "You know what?
Thank you.
Billy,
I've
don't-
already read too much.
Thank you.
I shouldn't even have been on this article.
Yeah, we were about to fucking derail.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking of derailing,
Yeah.
let's just go ahead and get started with the show.
God.
But speaking of derailing, there's something that I kind of, the way I said it in the description, I called it like customer PTSD. But for anyone in the service industry who's ever worked in it, you know, we all know quite a few people who have worked in it at some point, and maybe they've been out of it for years,
Yeah.
but they still know what it's like. They still have that like trauma of working in the service industry.
Hell yeah.
dealing with guests and things like that, which, you know, leads them to this show, which thank you for that. We just saw our Spotify Wrapped, and that was pretty coul.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Yo,
dope.
someone at work was telling me about it because I hadn't been on IG, and they were telling me about it.
They're
And
telling you about.
yes, they were like, "Hey, congrats on that," and I was like, "Thank you."
Congrats on your show's performance.
Yeah, and I was just like, "How do you have access to our Spotify rap?" They're like, "No, somebody
People
had
were
posted
posting
it
about it.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, again, thank you."
Yeah,
But
real.
and thank you
Yeah.
because you guys, we can't do what we do without you. Sorry, you were going somewhere.
Oh no, let's keep going.
Yes.
With just what that looks like for you, because I know I can say for me, I'll just get it started
Yeah.
to kind of lay the groundwork for why I brought this up. So, for those of us that are still in the service industry, sometimes we have a tendency to treat a guest a certain way as they walk in because of how we always say red flags.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a little bit of trauma and anything like that. But
right.
It's kind of hard to not feel those ways.
Yeah.
When you have guests that leave a mark on you, kind of deal. I made a joke earlier today on Instagram about a situation that happened last week. Because of Yelp reviews and things like that, I have customer PTSD as far as saying, and not to make light of using that terminology. I know there are a lot of people out there that are suffering from different types. That's just the easiest way we can burn through it. Yeah. So, because I've had these different Yelp reviews where someone may be upset about something that was said or not said, or sometimes people really just want to try to take it out on you because they had a bad experience. Right. Really, it was because they were the dick. Yeah. Which then that compounds it for you being the person working, because, okay, so what do I do when I have someone being unreasonable or being a dick? Yeah. And then I try to handle it the correct way, and then they go on and do a review about it to make me look even worse. So I even went up to my manager after the situation happened, told him like, hey, just so you know, if you see any reviews that someone said I was the rudest bartender ever, this is what happened. And literally what it was is I went up to these two ladies and asked, what can I get for you? And the first one told me that what they wanted as far as a drink. The second one said, do you have a menu? And then, we have the QR code. So
so if you use your fucking eyes.
Right. But I didn't give them that face. I was just like, oh, hey, well, and as I went to point, she's like, no, never mind. What kind of wine do you have? And I just had to reset because I was like, okay. So we have, and she's like, no, you know what? Never mind. And I was like, okay, are you sure?
I'm sorry. I'm getting so much anxiety. This is giving me so much anxiety. Can I tell you why really quickly? Yeah. Just because as a server or a bartender, when someone comes to the bar or sits at a table, you kind of have a rollout, or like you have a speech, or you have like kind of like a way that you go about welcoming someone that is probably the most ingratiating welcome to us, and like, this is what we have and this, and I have that speech ready for you. Right. If you interrupt it, it's okay. It's fine if you just want to get to like ordering your thing. Cool. Right. But if you interrupt it again, like it's just like, and you just won't let me do my thing to give you the best experience and service that I know I can give you. Right. It just pisses me off. Yeah, it does. It's just like because we're all really good at our jobs, I believe, and so it's just like I can give you a really good service here, but you gotta let me do me. Exactly. You gotta let me do this just a little bit. And I understand you think you know what you want, but a lot of times we find out that you don't. Right. Sorry. Yeah. But finish your story. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, just to tie that up, when I brought back the other person's drink, are you sure you still don't need anything? And like, nope. And they're like, but we have to say something. I was like, yeah, sure. Go ahead. And they were like, you were the rudest bartender, this and that. And I looked at him. I made that face. I was like, what did I do? What did I say to you? And they're like, oh, you didn't say anything. It's just your face. And I was like, and then I went like that. And they're like, yeah, that right there. I was like, I don't know what you want me to do, but just I still need to pay for that drink.
Say whatever you want to say. Just pay for your shit. Just pay for the shit. We can finish this transaction.
This can end right now with your payment.
Yeah, you want this to be done. I want this to be. Give me your card or cash. And she just sat there slowly sipping the drink, like dragging it out.
Give me that shit. I started looking at the drink. God damn it.
Yeah, I started looking at the people around her like, I would take care of you next, but they are trying to.
I love doing that. Yeah. I love when there's people also waiting, and you're trying to finish your transaction with the current person, and they look at you. You look at them and they look at them, so it's just like then they all kind of look at them, and it's like a social thing to just
you're bringing them into the drama.
Let's rally. Let's beat their ass without any words. Let's just look and just beat their ass with eye contact. Yeah, let's just do that bully and beat the shit out of them with this like really mean stares. Let's do it.
Eye jumping them.
Yeah, eye jumping them. Beating the shit out of them, and they're kind of either fumbling or in your case is doing that. And it's like.
And so like they just
get this motherfucker.
Get to the payment part.
Oh no, they eventually gave me the card. Yeah. And then they paid. And then they took 5 steps over to the next bartender and then proceeded to tell that bartender how rude I was. I had already told that bartender, like, yo, I don't know what's going on with these two women. So by the time they got to them,
they already knew what the deal was. And they were just like, hey, I'm sorry for whatever happened. Can I just take your order? And they just continue just staring at me. But, at this been more friendly with everyone else I see.
Hello.
Smiling in everyone else's faces.
How's it going, man?
High-fiving and shit. I was like,
I don't even know you, but what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh my gosh.
I don't have kids.
Give him like the, hey there, bud.
put
it there.
Yeah, that felt good. I'm not going to lie.
That's great.
Then another customer came up who had already served a couple times. They then told him, don't order from him. Why not? Well, we just had a really bad experience with him. Oh, he's been great with me. Can I get 2 more margaritas? I was like, yes, you
delete.
It's more of that social bullying. Just kick them.
Yeah,
like sometimes this is not always, because clearly we know as we are service industry people, we are supposed to take a certain level of whatever your mood is or whatever you're going through. Cool. But sometimes if you feel like you've gotten or received bad service, maybe it was just a reflection of what the energy you were giving. I recently saw like a video of someone, I don't know what fast food restaurant it was, but the lady just kept on saying to the guy, oh no, what it was is like he had come up, I think it was like a Wendy's or KFC or something, and you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly, and I was one of the things I was going to pull up later, but go ahead, let's talk about it.
Just pull it up now, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So
I actually don't want to describe it at all then now.
It was this lady, I don't have my phone, so I'll just put it up here. But
cool. Damn, look at the fucking segue. Look at the segue on that guy.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Segwaying motherfucker.
Let's roll the clip.
Roll the clip. No, this is so good. I hope. Yes, this is exactly what. And it's Popeyes, which I fucking love.
Hold on. Let me restart it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on. There's a lot going on. I have Twitch pulled up too. Sorry. Shut up! Stop fucking talking. There we go.
That's you that you need to stop talking.
I know.
What kind of customer service is this?
This is the number 2, right?
Yes.
I meant to say number 3. I don't want this. And yeah, can you change that to a number 3? Matter of fact, a number 7.
Number 7.
Oh, number 3. You pick one.
What you mean I pick one? You just ordered the fucking food.
Excuse me?
Bro, you heard what I said, bro. You about to close, bro. I got time for
About to close.
What kind of customer service is
What
this?
the fuck you want? Yes or no? Is this what you want? This is what you paid for? This is what you about to get?
I want a number. No,
I don't care what you want to get. This is what you paid for, so this is what you're gonna get. Here, I got your Fanta right there. Here.
And I don't want Fanta. I want fruit punch, please.
You want fruit punch? All fucking well. You finna get what the fuck I paid and what the fuck you paid for.
Oh my God. What kind of customer service is this?
What kind of customer are you?
That is my line right there. That's my fucking line.
I just want to.
Right the fuck there.
No, I want to just give my money back.
Your money back? Lady, fuck your money.
He's a national treasure. Yes.
He must be protected at all costs.
Yes.
Yeah, protect
so
us,
that line, it did so much. Like it just it warmed my soul. Specifically when you ask what kind of customer service is, it's like, what kind of customer are you? Like what energy are you bringing here to this establishment that is bringing this service out of me? Because I'm like, he was cool with her through the number changes. He was like, look, but then she was like, no, number 7. Matter of fact, you pick one. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no, now you're just fucking with me.
It's like, yeah, you started this.
You're fucking with me, and we're trying to fucking close right now.
And it's not like he can't see you recording him.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, you gonna put me on the internet?
Yeah.
And I've been very patient with you.
Yeah.
Now you gonna get it.
Right. I'm gonna give you a show. You want a viral moment? I'm gonna give you a viral moment right now.
Yeah, that was...
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And then this was one of the comments underneath.
What?
It was Popeye's training video.
Spicer. Yes, sir. Move here. What do you want? What do you want?
I just want a 3-piece with fries.
God damn, spicy them all.
Spicy.
Here. Damn, gone. Shit.
This is not even my order.
It don't matter. Get out of here.
sauce.
We don't have no more sauce. Shit.
Right there, though.
It's not for you. Get your bitch ass up out here. I'm not playing. What are you doing? You need to come on. Man, this ain't no 5-star restaurant. This is Popeye. Pick it up with your hand. Man, what you cut. Over here using thumbs and shit. Get out of here, you cut.
Sir?
Here. Welcome to Popeye's here. Give me 1 sec.
Oh. Oh no.
Damn, nigga, I said, give me 1 sec. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. You need to take your ass home. Yeah, tell him. Tell him. For real. Nigga, pull up to the window, man. And it is whatever. It's whatever. Pull up to the window, man.
The comments say that was his trash video. Yeah. Because it was a Popeyes. And honestly, yeah, Popeyes would do some shit like that to you. So I'm not surprised that that's how we react.
Sometimes it's a little rough, but the thing is,
Popeyes.
The chicken's really good. So you put up with some shit. It's the same thing with, I don't know if you guys are familiar with a lot of Jamaican restaurants. Like, they are notoriously known for just being rude as fuck. And it's just like, it's cool. It's fine. You just put up with it. Like, they're out of everything by
throwing the remote behind you as if you're not going to use it again. Might as well put it there.
Like
I wasn't going to say anything the first time, but like, come on, man.
But like, they're notoriously known, like, they'll be out of everything by like 12 noon. They'll be like, yeah, just rude as fuck. Like, no, we ain't got that. No, we ain't got that. And you just put up with it because like everyone just knows that's the thing with like a lot of Jamaican restaurants. But
that's why I haven't been to one.
And Chinese restaurants too.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
Like the good ones.
There's that one over in
the
Chinatown.
good ones, yeah.
There's that one in Chinatown that stays open till like 4, I think it is. Their food is always double whatever time it says it's going.
That's fine.
Doesn't fucking matter.
That's
and
cool.
half the time you don't even get exactly.
But is it good?
It fucking smacks.
It smacks
so
every
hard,
time, and you're just
man.
like, fuck it.
I'm like, you know what? Whatever you gave me, I'm gonna try something new today. Hopefully I can figure out what this is, and I can order it next time, and hopefully I get it.
It's fucking roulette. Honestly, just hit whatever on Uber Eats, and
it's like they're gonna give you what you gonna get what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But yes, going back to the other video, I saw that video like literally, I think yesterday, and when he said, what kind of customer are you? That just like hit my soul because I was just like, that's the thing is like, if I'm trying to give you the service that I know you deserve or I think you deserve, and you are pushing me to the brink of now I gotta just like be cutthroat and preserve my dignity at this point.
I mean, the job is still a job.
Yeah.
But it's not your whole life.
It's not
your
and as much as like the culture has shifted to people saying like, oh, I don't need this job. I don't need this job. Yeah. And I mean, you kind of do because you need a job, but yeah, you don't need this job. But motherfucker, neither do I. Like, don't think I can't find another bar.
Yeah.
I can find another bar.
Yes.
I just prefer not to.
Right.
So do not test your wait staff. You're gonna have a flock of busters coming out of nowhere. You get choked out with some fucking towels.
Like, dirty one too.
Yeah,
dirty ones,
man.
Oh shit, with like the grease on it. Shit,
just the old sandy water too.
Wait, do you have any particular like customer PTSD?
Customer PTSD. Nah, but what your story was remind me of that one chick who was expecting a sugar rim.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
What?
I don't know. Just
what the fuck was that?
I don't know. You said expecting and you gave it like a pregnant pause. Boom.
God damn it. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good setup. I support that 100%.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that came out of left field.
That was a good setup.
Thank you.
I don't know if you did that intentionally or not.
I didn't, but I found it in the moment. I just kind of went with it. I leaned in.
Man, that makes it even better. Yeah.
This guy.
That reminded me of that moment.
Corditos, you're doing me favors tonight. Go on, P.
When the chick was wanting a sugar rim, and then we had that exchange where I was like, well, it doesn't come with it. And she's like, oh, yeah, they do. I'm like, no, but do you want one? And she's like, I don't fucking want it no more. It's like, all right, fine then. Don't have it, bitch. Fuck.
It's done.
You're not hurting me. I don't care.
Now you got to sit here
I'm
sober.
gonna fucking chug it now to deal with your stupid ass.
I've never so to tie both of those videos together though.
Yeah.
Well, not both videos, but that video and what you just said. Since when did after you have already said your order Since when did it become you can change it at the very last minute, especially when it's already been made? I don't. It's not Amazon Prime. You can't return everything. Yeah. All right. If you order this, you get it. Actually, fucking point. Shit fucking happened on Sunday.
Oh shit!
I had these motherfuckers come in, and God, like how much of a? I'm gonna paint the whole picture. Fuck
yeah, do it.
No, these motherfuckers were definitely. They were imported. I'll say it that way. They were imported.
If it ain't foreign, it's born.
I had to pick up my mic just to laugh into it.
I think imported sounds worse.
Wait, there's so many other ways you could have described them, but imported.
Imported sounds worse.
That's wild body. Wow.
That's like
imported.
That's like right there, buddy.
Imported, like were they ordered again on Amazon? Are we giving shout outs to Amazon? Are you guys? Are they anyway?
No, we need sponsors.
They were imported.
This shit sounds like they just came out the fucking cargo ship.
Yeah.
Opened the fucking container.
They were the ones who robbed it.
Touche.
I almost.
That's what I'm saying. They look like some pirate ass motherfuckers. All right.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying.
Wait, look at me. I am the captain now. I am the captain now.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What I was trying to say though is now that picture's been painted, they came in on Saturday and they were so fucking annoying, especially because the one guy who I'm sure was their leader because he had the least amount of hair. That's normal.
Why the leader of the pirates?
He had no hair. He was the leader. I'm telling you.
He was trying to be the bartender.
I am the bartender now. I am the. Look at me.
That sounds like him when he's making a drink. Oh, anyway, so they came in.
He
on
was
Saturday.
Don Julio.
or he was Captain Morgan.
Oh,
there we go.
Yes, that's the one right there.
Oh man.
Continue.
Okay.
So we're like 20 minutes in. This is about to be a one.
Barely.
We'll get there.
So yeah, might as well.
Almost dead.
Thank you.
Yeah. So they came in on Saturday, and they were super fucking annoying. Especially as I said, that one guy. He had ordered a round from another bartender, and that bartender had already put the drinks in front of him, and put the check presenter back in front of him with his card in it. So I am not even working that section. I'm crossing by because I have to get to the tap on the opposite side.
Right.
So I'm like walking with a glass in my hand, going over there to go pour this beer.
Yeah.
He flags me down. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you're being super rude. Obviously, I'm busy, but okay, cool. Since you're being that demonstrative, I will stop.
Yeah.
I stop. What do you need? I don't know what this motherfucker said. Like, the words that he used, I needed a bouncing ball because I could not fucking follow him any other way. And then I turned to the other bartender. I'm like, yo, what is this guy talking about? He's not using real words. And
right.
He's like, he's asking for his card, but it's right in front of him. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay. So I just pick up the presenter and just hold it up eye level to him. He's like, oh, thank you.
That's what stopped you from going to do your actual job.
Me helping another guest deal with a guest who's already been helped.
Yeah.
He needs more help, but he's already been helped. And then the motherfuckers came back on Sunday.
Oh. So they enjoyed that experience. They said, let's double down.
Yeah. Came back, which we're much slower on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So now I see you.
Oh, shit. You really had to spend time with them.
Look at me.
And these motherfuckers didn't tip the night before.
Oh, hell
so
no.
Then they weren't tipping on Sunday.
Hell no.
And there was these two other young ladies sitting there minding their own damn business. And they migrated over to them. Now, it looks like everyone had a good time, which I fully support. I'm happy for you.
Cool.
But then they were like, oh, we'll take care of their drinks. And I was like, fuck.
So now there's more.
So now there's 2 tabs I'm not going to get.
Not getting tipped on.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they were there for hours. Hours. But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
I love more.
I don't. So this motherfucker comes up, and there's this other young lady that was there with another gentleman, where you know it when you see it, where there's this guy who, I'm not saying he's paying for it. It just looks like he's paying for it.
Okay.
Not judging anybody. I'm just saying that's how it looks. So we see that. So we just know whatever she asked for, he's already put down his card. It's fine.
Boom.
She's trying to dance on the tables and everything like that. She's like trying to put on a show. And what are you doing? But, my manager didn't say anything, so I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I just work here. That's my favorite line. Point is, just to wrap this up, when she finishes her show and comes down to order a drink, one of the captains comes over like, oh, I want to get her a drink. And he's like holding her hand, spitting game, while the other dude's just sitting there watching. And I'm like, okay, no pride for you, but that's cool, whatever. So he's like, well, get her whatever she wants. She orders a shot of reposado tequila.
Huh?
And because she said reposado, I knew that she was at least a little cultured. She didn't add
Love
an
her
S.
for that.
She didn't add an S.
Love
so
that for her.
I took back all the shit I talked about for her little strip tease. I was like, you know what? You got to get content. I'm not going to tell you get off my lawn.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like...
I love it that you're helping these stories. You're just adding that one. This motherfucker's a professional.
It's like he does this for real.
Jesus. But again, so she's ordering reposado tequila.
Yeah.
She's actually drinking like La Gratona as opposed to like just the well or something like
Good
that.
for her.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I rushed to judgment.
Yeah.
And I was apologizing in my own head. I'm never going to tell her that.
Yeah.
But then when he comes up, he's like, well, get her whatever she wants. And he's like, well, I'll take one too. And so when I go to pour it, he sees the bottle. He's like, oh, I don't want that. Like, why not? She's drinking it. She even says, why don't you want it? He's like, no, that's not a good one. And then she looked at him. She was like, well,
Do you even know what this is? Sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
she got him good.
Oh, shit.
So then he's like, oh, well, don't you have Hornitos?
As a matter of fact, we do.
Yeah,
let's get a sponsor. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, they're not going to sponsor us after this part.
Oh, shit. Oh,
he's
shit.
like, well, I'll take the Hornitos. And she's like, I thought you said you wanted good tequila.
Ooh. You know what, Hornitos? We'll be back at you in about a week or two. Not knowing this one. Oh, shit.
And he was just sitting there and he was just like frozen. He was like, oh, all right. So then I poured the other La Gratona.
Oh, so he took it.
So he took it.
Okay.
Now, after I've poured both shots and he's already handed me his card, getting ready to run, he's like, oh, actually, I don't want this shot. And I was like, what do you mean you don't want this shot? I've already poured it. I put it in front of you. You watched the whole thing. It was a lot.
It was a process to this.
This is a process to get us to this point.
Yeah, you could have hit the emergency exit at any point.
Dude.
It didn't just materialize.
Yeah.
I put it in front of
We
you.
had this whole conversation.
Yeah.
There was a back and forth.
So then when he's like, well, no, I don't want this. I want an old fashioned instead. I'm like, those are two totally different things.
No.
And so then, so I'm saying to him, like, well, you ordered this shot. And she's like, yeah, and you gonna pay for it. And I was like,
Yo, who is this chick?
I don't know.
We need to get her back in there.
If she's watching, come onto the show, please.
Yes.
But yeah, she grilled this motherfucker and then just left him there sauteing on the grill because she took the shot and walked off. She took both shots.
She took both of them.
Yeah, well, he said he didn't want it.
Yeah, and she took it and gave it to her man. And just like, you know what? Fuck yeah. Good on her. Yeah. Good on her.
Not all heroes wear capes, and some don't wear bras.
Some of them wear dresses.
Or she wasn't wearing a dress.
One piece, two piece, or I don't know.
It doesn't matter, but
sometimes heroes don't wear anything at all.
You are a hero, whoever you are.
You are a saint and a scholar.
Yes, and that reminds me of somebody who came in on, I don't even know what day, I've worked so many days, but it's that thing where like there's that buyer's remorse about a drink, and these things are in the menu, and if they're not directly on the menu, you can always ask us. I don't judge you too much. If you ask me what the price is, I will go look it up for you. And so I came back to the bar. I don't know what I was doing, some like receiving of product and whatnot. So I come back and somebody's like ready to check out. And actually, no, I think somebody asked me to talk to them, which I was just like, I hadn't even been.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. Like, why are you putting this on me? But they were just like, he's arguing about like the payment on it. I was like, I didn't make any of the drinks for him. I don't really know what he had or whatever. But
that is the.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue, but I'm just saying that is the fucking word.
But it was just like, I don't know if I was the only guy on at that point or what, but I don't remember. But I just know so we have the espresso martini that's on our menu, but we also have a screwball espresso martini. And so screwball, for people that don't know, is a peanut butter flavored whiskey. And so we will make it espresso martini with that. And it's pretty good. It's actually like a peanut butter flavored espresso martini, which is not that bad. We also make it with Bailey's, but I think there's like a $6 or $7 upcharge for it, as you would do if you don't get the regular thing and you ask for like a specialized version of the regular thing. There's going to be an upcharge for it, and so
you change what's in it. You change the cost. That's how that works.
I think
literally how that
thought that's
works.
just how.
And you can't just sub out this and say make it this, but I want it to be the same.
I want to pay that price
when this costs more than the drink that you ordered in the first place.
It's super simple. I thought we've all been to a restaurant once or twice, and that's how it goes.
Apparently not. People want to order market fresh and pay fucking happy hour.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I do understand, like my restaurant specifically, they've raised prices maybe 6 to 10% in the last
same.
And like the last
what the
10
fuck is up with that?
In the last maybe 9 months. And so there are some people that I was kicking it with that were regulars during the pandemic. They've come back and visited, and they're like, "Whoa, bro, what happened to the prices?" I'm just like, I know. Yeah. But like this dude wasn't there necessarily for that. So but I do understand when you look at prices, but he was like, dude, like, what do you mean I'm paying like $27 for like an espresso martini? And then literally I just pull out the menu. I'm like, this is the thing. And so what happens, I think, is that like when you're talking to your server or your bartender and it's like, hey, do you want to do this? Or do you want to try this other thing? And you say, let me try that other thing. That other thing is going to cost more money. And he didn't realize that. And it became like a thing. And he just was complaining about the price, which I just think is the most untactful. I don't know if that's the word untactful, but it's just really weird or like really bizarre to just be complaining about the price as you're walking out of the restaurant or as you're trying to pay for it. You're making a scene and you're literally telling everyone around you that you was a broke motherfucker, which brings me back to this like little this quote right here. Just don't bring no broke bitches up in the restaurants with you. You know what I mean? This happened with this lady that she came in with her 2 friends, I think 2 nights ago, and it was, I mean, they were ratchet. Fuck it. I'm trying to. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. They were a little ratchet, but it's cool. They were very nice. They were very sweet and like and whatnot. But it got to the end of like the payment, and
can we just touch on
what's that?
Real,
yeah. The segue.
Just that one part that you just said.
What's that?
You were like, but they were nice and they were sweet. Ain't nobody got a problem with ratchet. We just don't like people being dicks.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're ratchet or redneck or button up or I don't give a fuck.
It literally your presentation doesn't matter at all to us.
I don't care how loud you are as long as you're not disturbing everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't care how quiet you are.
Yeah.
As long as you are not making the entire night about you while everyone else is just trying to enjoy themselves.
Yes.
Then no one gives a fuck what
at
you
all.
Like no one does. Or they shouldn't. And if they do, then that's not the place for you.
Yeah,
just don't go
that's
back
just
there.
not where they should be.
Yeah, we don't support those places either.
Yeah. No, but they were very nice, cool chicks and whatnot, but it got to the end of their experience and like they were paying in cash, and she pulled me to the side and she was like, yo, based on the price, like my friends are telling me I should tip you $30, but I only got $15 to tip you, And honestly, I don't care. Like I'm not tripping on that. But like even the fact that you want to have a conversation with me about it is actually really dope. And she's like, I'm going to try to come back. I'm going to try to like double the tip next time. And I'm just like, baby girl, you good. It's whatever.
Yeah, even if you don't do the thing that you're promising, the fact that you had that conversation
is you're conscious of it and you know what it is. And like, I'm fine with that. And I really wasn't tripping on it as all, cause I'm doing other shit, whatever, you tip what you can. And so 2 ladies that had not previously been to my restaurant left, and then the one lady that was with the group that had been there before, like they had left and she was still there. And so I was just like, getting the drinks out of the way, the empty glasses, and she was like, I gotta stop bringing broke bitches to this restaurant. And I was just like,
as you do.
And I was just like, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah. But also,
it's true.
That is true. Yeah. This is just not the restaurant for your broke bitch friends. I don't know what to tell you, but
if your friends cannot afford to go, then don't take them.
Yeah.
That's fine. They missed out on that event. There are plenty of other events.
Plenty other events, plenty of other restaurants. So yeah.
Make your house better. I think people just get too, I don't know, like they don't want to stay home. I love being home. I love going out too, though. But if I don't get to make it to something, I'm not like, oh man, I really missed out on it. It's like, all my shit is here. Yeah. I'll find something to do, man.
TV. The internet is so vast right now in terms of like streaming options and stuff and all that. So
yeah. Or you could watch this show.
Show for sure. We got episodes going back.
Oh, this is 75, my boy.
We're on 75?
75.
Do me a favor. Can you pour me
75ers?
Say less.
Please.
He was so judgmental when you brought it over. Now you're like, yo, let me get some.
No, it was somebody redeemed something on Twitch. This really weird thing, this back and forth, this unspoken back and forth that I have with one of my customers, coworkers.
I was about to say.
Coworkers. So when, I don't know how you guys do your filing and sorting at work, or how some of you others do it at work.
Sorry. The way he looked at me is like, what the fuck? Oh, sorry. There's no mic on me right now.
You're still kind of coming.
Dog, yeah. The way he looked at me, it was just kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck, it's going in the fucking. I got you, bro. I got you.
What I'm trying to steamroll through this shit.
Go ahead.
So when you get the cards, I don't know what your guys' filing system is, but we have like Rolodex. It's the little black box thingy that you put the names, letters, and shit.
Yep.
So if you take the card and let's say like the last name is fucking Smith.
Yep.
You go up to the letter S. Do you put the card in front of the letter S or behind it?
I do behind.
I do. Why?
Well, the way
I do in front.
I think just the way that it just made sense to me to put it behind, and I think that's what we all agreed upon is to put it behind. Yeah. Because like if you put it in front of it's basically, what does it look like if you put it in front of the A, and what does it look like if you put it behind the XYZ? And it makes more sense putting it behind the XYZ versus putting it in front of the A. Because that's what, when you open the Rolodex, it's right there. And I would rather have like miscellaneous stuff in front of the A as opposed to behind the XYZ. Does that make sense?
It does, but here's how I rationalize it in my brain.
Yes, but fuck.
Yes, but fuck you. This is why you're wrong.
Literally, was it Chris Pratt and like fucking Endgame? That's a great plan, but it sucks. So you should let me do the plan. So
exactly. Let's take a shot real quick.
Yeah. Let's take one.
Are we gonna?
Oh shit!
What? Thanks to the people at Twitch for redeeming this one. So the way I look at it is that, let's say you go to the letter D, right? You're scrolling, flipping. You have D. And the way I look at it is the letter D is like...
You look at D.
That was... I picked the wrong...
man.
I set myself...
I like it.
I was going to let it go.
Good.
And you just...
It's a good one. Yep.
Kept dangling the D in front of me.
Huh?
He said you dangled the D in front of him and he had to take it at some point. So here we the fuck are.
Pause.
Play. Fucking play. Fucking play.
Oh my god. All right. I go to the letter E.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I go to the letter E, right? Boom, boom, boom. Here's the letter E. The way I look at it is that
esophagus. Sorry,
bro.
Sorry, no, go for it. Sorry.
I can't pick a fucking letter.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, let's go.
No, you're
I
good.
didn't get the joke until he said that. That's how slow I am. I'm sorry.
A lot of people don't know how
I
esophagus
knew
is
how
spelled.
to spell the word.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know why you said it.
Oh.
I literally just thought esophagus. I was like, just jam it in there.
Man.
Sorry. All right, go
We're
ahead.
on one. We're on one. Go.
All right.
Yes. So you're
So I get to the letter E, right?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, all right.
So when I take the card, it say E. I don't even know a last name. It starts with E. Estevez. Let's go with Estevez. so
You're so Puerto Rican, it's crazy.
The reason it makes sense for me to put it in front of the letter is because I look at it as like, okay, well, we already went past the letter D. Now it's like, all right, we're past that now. Now it's to E. So like E is beginning the new line of letters, but I get what you mean by like, oh, it makes sense. You don't want all the stuff in front of A because you put miscellaneous stuff there. I usually put the miscellaneous stuff all the way in the back
behind XYZ.
because there's not a lot of XYZ last names.
That's fair.
So, and even if there was, then put that one straight to the front. Because I'm assuming the miscellaneous ones are like left behind cards and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you wrap them up in receipts.
Like cards from like previous nights, yeah.
So whenever I'm working with one of my coworkers, he does it the way you do it.
So you guys are doing the opposite thing while working the same shift? No, that's
so if I have a moment, I'm like fixing it my way.
No way.
It hasn't caused any issues. But it's funny that like it makes sense. That makes sense. But to me, my way makes sense because it's like boom, boom, boom. I go to D, all I gotta do is
you're done with D at that point.
Or I go to F or G and it's like, all right, all I gotta do is pull F forward and G that way, and boom, there's the cards that I'm looking for because G is like the present one for me. I guess I don't have to, because if I go back towards it, it's like, well, now I'm looking at H.
No.
But yes,
I get your logic.
Because if I have G in front of me this way, it's like, okay, there it is. Now all the cards that end with G is right there. But if I go this way looking for a G, it's like, well, H is right here. So why am I looking for?
Hey guys, I want you. We should definitely.
I'm looking for Gonzalez, and now I have H for Hernandez right here. It's like,
in a Rolodex, do you feel like the card or the name should go before the actual letter or after letter? Even Twitch. Hey Twitch, looking at you guys as well. I don't know if they can hear me.
They can.
Same question. Before the letter or after the letter?
It's really stupid, but
but like it's important because in the middle of a fucking busy shift, and I'm looking for that fucking card.
My bad, Kyle. If you see this, that's me.
Here's the thing, though. I'm good with that, and like it's literally if I just that mistake or like if we have a different logic on how it's just I can look in front or behind. The thing that pisses me off is because as a team, we can't agree on how we actually label the card or label the ticket, right? So I've gotten into a habit of I label the ticket or in the receipt as I place it in front of the tab or whatever. I'll put the last name first, I'll put a period, and then I'll put the first name. And so the last name is always the first thing you see. However, some people will actually still write first name, last name. And then
that's
at that
dumb.
Yeah, but then and then some people.
What's the last name on your card? Sarah. That's the energy I get from that. That's how dumb those particular coworkers are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like that, some people that's just how they write it, and then now I have to do extra work because I've definitely had people that accidentally will log it behind the first the letter of the first name because that's how they write it, and now. As they're asking to check out, I'm looking dumb because I look like I've lost their card because whoever like originally took their name or took their card logged them behind like the first name letter. And
what do you do with hyphenated last names?
Honestly, man, if you give me if it's too many names, I give up at a certain point. If it's hyphenated, you
just throw the bitch in the back and figure it out. We'll find it.
No, I think I used the first name. I think I used the first name of the hyphenated.
The first
name.
one before the hyphen?
Yeah, before the hyphen. I think that's what I do. What about you?
That's what I would do.
Yeah? What about you?
Yeah, mine is so much.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why I've been quiet this whole time.
Yeah, no, like, what's going on over here? You've been hella quiet. Okay.
You're both right and you're both wrong.
No, man.
The reason why I say that is You go by whatever the consensus is in your building, not by what your consensus.
Because it doesn't have a consensus.
That's what I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
So that's why I say you're both right and you're both wrong.
Because it's whatever gets the car to the fucking person faster.
So what I'm saying is
that makes sense.
Someone needs to establish what the consensus is in the building.
Yeah.
And then you need everyone to adhere to it, which is why I say mine is worse, because where I work at, I have one coworker in particular, and it's not his fault.
It's not
I
your
want
fault.
that to be known. It's not his fucking fault.
However,
English is not his first language.
Okay.
And he is very, very clear. I'm only going to say the words to you that I know in English. Figure it the fuck out from there on out. Like, whatever. But when it comes to the fucking POS, he's like, you're going to have to figure out what the fuck I thought it was. Because there are times.
Sorry, my bad.
And they'll give me the last name. And then I'll go looking for it on the computer first, because we do have servers.
Oh, you gotta look on the computer first?
Yeah, because we have servers as well. So because of where I work, there's not that clear, defined, hey, your tab is at the bar, your tab is with the server for the guests, as far as they're concerned. Me, it's plain as day. If you've never seen me before, I don't have your card.
Ta-da.
Yeah, fuck a duh.
Yeah, it doesn't just teleport like, oh, yes.
The amount of times that someone will come to me and I've never seen them before, and they're like, I want to close my tab, and then I ask them their name, and then I go and I look in the system and like, I don't have it, and I'm like, hey, I don't have that, and they're like, oh, it was with the server. Then why don't you go fucking talk to them? Why did you come
get that
find
server?
me?
Track that fucking server down. Yeah.
Oh, I need to leave. Let me find someone I have spoken to never, and have them be the one who decides how much I pay. Like, where does that make sense?
To shoot him some bail, maybe they assume that it all just goes to the bar.
But I've never
seen. Maybe they assume.
I've never, ever, in all my years of bartending, worked at or patroned at a bar where it all goes to the bar. So that has it has. You to know be what? So,
no, you're right.
It has to be so small of a pool that only 15 or 20 people per year should do it.
You're right, because I've never been at a B-dubs sitting at a high top and then go to the bar to close my tab. Yeah, never mind. Some of y'all fucking stupid. Some of y'all fucking stupid.
They don't need bail. They need to stay locked up. Fuck that shit. If you too stupid to avoid getting put in there, to avoid stupid jail, you get to stay. Better read them books and get yourself out.
You getting the book thrown at you because you stupid.
Bro, you so dumb. I've never seen you. I don't know you. Yeah, but I need my card. The server is
go talk to the person you've been talking to the entire night.
Can you go get her for me? You walked over here.
No,
walk over there.
Absolutely no.
I need to go talk to someone else who's actually gonna pay me. You're gonna go pay them, so you go talk to them.
You know what? If somebody were to ask me, can you go get them, and they caught me on the wrong night, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? Hey guys, give me like 5 minutes. All 10 of you, give me 5 minutes. I will be right back. I have to help this guy in particular to find the server in this chaos. So give me about like 5 minutes.
Find the one server that helped them. And do you know their name? You don't know their name. You don't know their name. So let me go to all of my servers.
All right, so let me just give me about 10, 15 tops, and I'll be back. I just gotta help this one guy find this server so we can get his one card.
Oh my!
Catch me on the wrong day, bro. Catch me on the wrong day.
Yeah, the problem is
they're all the wrong day.
You don't gotta catch me on the wrong day.
They're all the wrong day.
I know I should not get away with half the shit I get away with sometimes.
Yeah.
But I can't help it either, because I never cross the line.
Yeah.
But I will make you feel stupid if you are coming off stupid.
You do get up to the line, and you're like,
yeah. I'm gonna let you know one way or another.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the women were upset with me, because I looked at them like, you dumb motherfucker. But I didn't even have time to do that. Never mind. Take it back.
That comes with the territory, though, when bartending. Like, there's that allowance of being able to make people at least think about what they said.
Yeah. Speaking with like a lot of so a lot of my coworkers that I work with, they've gone from being servers at my restaurant to being promoted to bartenders. They've never been actual bartenders before. This is their first experience with it. Don't give me that look. That's a whole other thing. It's cool. Put it to the side. Stop. Just, I know. But the thing is, so they do talk about how being at the bar, they're able to be a little bit more their personality and be a little bit more forthcoming with the reactions and actually talk to people in a certain way that you can't do when you're a server. And so that is why, absolutely.
No,
you can be a little more expressive with your face.
Absolutely.
So when people come to a bar and it's like, you actually made me feel stupid with your facial expressions. Did you say something stupid?
Yeah.
Like think about what you've done as a customer.
How do you think that made me feel for me to have to look at you that way?
Yeah.
Why'd you put me through that?
Yeah.
See, you need to start thinking about what you're doing to me.
Right.
Instead of thinking about what I'm doing to you.
Yeah, don't be selfish.
I got to be here all night.
Right.
Don't be fucking selfish.
So now I got to think about the stupid motherfucker for the rest of the night. Don't
you.
make me do that. But my point is, just to close out, what happens at my job?
Yes.
Because of the language barrier, we actually don't have a separation of cards. Tried a Rolodex, that didn't work. So then what we started doing was separating it by half. So A through M went in one cup, and then N through everything else went in another cup. Okay. He was like, nah, son, I don't agree. He would put everything in the same cup.
No.
So that's why when you see us at my job, and you see us pick up a big ass stack of cards and you see us scrolling through, it's because of him.
Because he
just refuses.
Does he not understand?
I don't think he gives a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck.
That is y'all figure it out. Whatever that you need to figure it out, you figure it out.
Which I know we were supposed to go to the next topic, but this is one that's been bugging me for a while. But I haven't wrote it down. Coworkers. Who are just fucking dirty. Dirty. Like, as far as they don't put things where it's supposed to be. They make messes when they're working. I'm talking about they're just messy, just dirty, messy. Shit goes everywhere.
Yeah.
For the sake of speed. Yeah. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. So I'll throw everything everywhere. Yeah. And everyone just has to fucking watch out for me because this is the only way I can be fast. Come on, man.
Do they at least put the shits back when they're done with it?
When there's downtime, right?
Or when they're done with that instance of like, okay, I use everything. Let me just quickly put everything back now.
No, not everyone does though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons I hate working events, because you never know who you're gonna work with, and sometimes you work next to someone, and like me, you've seen the way I bartend. You've seen the way I bartend. My shit stays clean. Yeah. Because I need everything to be in a certain spot because I prefer not think about what I'm having to do. Right. Whereas, if I'm talking to a guest, say you come up and you're telling me your order, and I'm like, all right, tell me your order while I'm doing this. This is the correct way to do it. Yeah. You don't tell me your order when I'm looking down. If I give you eye contact and I say, tell me your order, then tell me your order. Yes. Now I'm saying whatever it is I'm doing is easy enough for me that I can take your order. If I haven't said that, shut the fuck up, please. But you're giving me your order.
No, can you say that one more time? One more time.
Say it more
like, I need you to say that.
If I am not looking at you, if I have not acknowledged you and said that I am ready to take your order, shut the fuck up. I can't take your order right now. Because, and another thing. No, but really, seriously.
No, this is so real shit that I think people need to know.
That happens so fucking much with what we do. Yeah. You're sitting here, you're trying to remember 3, 4, 5 drinks sometimes. And sometimes you have to remember 3, 4, 5 recipes at the same time. Yes. Because it's not all two-touch. It's not all beer. It's not all wine. It's not all shots. Sometimes I have just taken 4 or 5 drinks as one order. I need to remember all of it, at least get to a certain point, and then I will acknowledge you and say, hey, I can take your order now because now I don't have to concentrate on this.
Right.
Let me do that. But if you're trying to talk to me while I'm trying to remember their order and remember what goes in their order, you're resetting me. What if I forget their fucking order because you decided you wanted to talk to me out of nowhere? You didn't want to be patient. And now I fucked up their order. It's really fucking rude. And you wouldn't want your bartender or your server to forget your order because someone else talked to them. So why would you be the person who would do that?
Yeah. And it's simple stuff because I I'm never gonna be rude enough to tell you like, hey, wait, stop talking to me. Like I'm not gonna do that. But
I will.
Oh, he will. Okay, he will.
I will. Yelp. Look at Yelp. Check Yelp for me, homeboy. Yelp. Check Yelp for me.
Yelp confirms that he will tell you to shut the fuck up. But a lot of times if I'm doing my thing and I'm like making a lot of orders and you start talking to me, the most I'll probably tell is like, just give me a quick second, because I literally have about like 6 drinks in my head right now, and they're coming out, and I will get them, and like I can add yours, I promise I can, but it's just like I just want to make sure that I have these in motion before I add yours to it, and people get so irate about that sometimes.
I actually had someone at this past weekend, but last weekend, come up to me while I was mid pour on 2 separate cocktails. Be like, hey, and I was like, I'll be with you in a second. He goes, oh, okay. And then walks to the other side of the bar, but the other bartenders were already busy.
Yeah.
So then he had to wait twice as long.
So now you're in the back of the line. Yeah.
But I was at a point where I needed to concentrate on what I was doing, because I was free pouring with 2 hands.
Before you come back, can you get the sweet and sour?
So it's 2 separate pours.
Yeah.
2 separate amounts. I have to count both of these at the same time while remembering to order all of that. So while I'm doing all of that, you're trying to tell me your order, and all I said is, I'll be with you in a sec. That's all I said.
Thank you, sir.
Didn't look away. Just kept doing what I was doing because I'm concentrating on my job. Because he got upset that he felt like I was like, oh, no, you wait your turn. He waited even longer.
No, because he
took
down here at the
care
back of the line.
3 other guests while he was waiting at the other end, because they were farther behind than I was. It's just... all you needed to do was wait 20 more seconds. Don't be rude. I'll still take care of you.
That's the thing. We're not trying to prolong you getting your drink or your alcohol. Like, we want everyone to get their alcohol, their whatever orders as fast as possible. That is our goal. That's literally what we're here for. And it's just like, okay, if I have a couple things in front of you, it's not trying to tell you that you're less important or whatever. It's just like, those people were here before you. It's cool. It's whatever. I'm working on that, but I'm getting to you. And especially if you're sitting at the bar, I want to get to you faster, because if I'm at the bar, I'm literally trying to take care of the people on the wood that are actually at the bar a little bit more than the people that are sitting at tables, because I know
it's a direct line. You're not gonna take care of someone first when the maximum you can get is 20% or 30% of whatever it is they pay. When this other person here, you get 100%. Technically, depending on what the hours are. I'm just saying. So it's not that your bartender or whoever is trying to be like, oh no, you're not mine, so I'm not making any money off you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
We're just saying, I have other people that I have to take care of who are paying me directly. I don't want to jeopardize their experience and therefore my tip, because you don't want to wait for your server or your other bartender or whoever. There's a reason why these establishments are set up the way that they are. And as you said, it's not that we're trying to keep a drink from you. We're trying to get you your drink. We're trying to get you your food. Everything you want. We want you to have it too. We want you to have it as quick as possible. So if we're telling you just like chill for a sec, it's because we need you to. Easiest way for us to help you out.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Well, go ahead. Come on, let it out.
Welcome back.
Why you hold the bottle like that?
Because I'm going to finish the statement. I want to make sure the statement is finished, and then I'm going to pour. Because I have to look, guys. I'm in a situation where I'm holding my mic
like a trophy.
I'm holding my mic, and once I can, I feel comfortable to let my mic down, then you know what? Fuck you.
Brought that on yourself.
He was just
I tried to pour while the top was still on, so everyone saw that, and it's okay. We're gonna keep on going.
I didn't see that. I did not see that.
But I know there's a certain amount of our fans that are like, this is my favorite episode because Rob is unhinged. I've never seen him this way.
They love it when he's unhinged. They love it when he's unhinged.
So I'm sorry. I still want to talk about these things, but this also brings up another thing that I had been thinking about. If you'd rather save it, just let me know after I say this. But the desire for guests to take a shot with their bartender is such a bond. Like, it's such a like seal.
Yeah.
As opposed to a lot of times, and I'm just being straight. A lot of times when motherfuckers take a shot with their server, it's because they're trying to fuck.
Right.
And it sucks. It sucks that it's like that.
Yeah.
For servers, it sucks for servers is what I'm saying. But like when it comes to your bartender, they're the person who gave you that drink, maybe gave you the story, gave you that good time.
Yeah.
Helped you with some whatever.
Was
like,
your ear to listen to your shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, you know, you'll get a guest to be like, dude, I just want to have one shot with you before I leave. I'm willing to buy you a shot. Like that's how bonded they feel with you, and they feel like that moment right there, well, that'll just be the icing on the cake. I love that shit so much.
Real talk. Yeah.
I love it. I really do.
I had that about a week or two ago.
Yeah.
It was one of our random parties, and this dude, he was just, I don't know, he was pretty mad chill, whatever. I saw him like he was drinking Fernet. Just like neat. I was like, oh, okay. And I saw that from the corner of my eye. He ordered from.
Can we take a pause? Just, I think for people to know, like Fernet is a very specific. Is it a Amaro or I don't know what type? It's a liqueur, but like
it's
It's just Fernet.
Yeah,
it's just Fernet. It's no Amaro. It's no like.
Fernet is its own category.
Yeah, it's its own category. Just to let people that listen to us know
it's an
that
aperitif. If that's
aperitif, that's what I was trying to say. It's an aperitif, and I think it's specifically known as the bartender's handshake. So like a lot of people that are bartenders, they go to another bar and they ask for a Fernet. And it's like, oh, you're a bartender, because it like only bartenders take shots of Fernet. Yeah. It's kind of the thing. It's such a very specific taste to it, and
it's bartender's Malort.
Malort, yeah. Because
you only drink it if you've been in it.
Yeah.
Like if like you know why you drink it,
yeah,
and then you develop a taste for it. You're like, oh no, we drinking this together. And
I need
just.
Yeah, nobody just drinks for that just because. But like, I think it's just yeah.
Well, I'm just saying the first few times I had Fernet, I hated it because I don't like licorice.
Right.
But I love Fernet.
It's a very strong licorice taste to it. Yeah.
I still don't like it. I do it because it's just.
It's what you do as a bartender.
Fucking poser.
It's the thing is you do as a bartender.
I'm not gonna call him a poser. That seems like a lot.
I just wanted to call him a fucking poser. Let me have it.
Jesus.
He's mad I got a hoodie and he didn't.
Yeah.
And a shirt.
That's a good
reason. I'm sorry.
I'm mad that you have a hoodie now. Like, I didn't even know you had a hoodie, but now I'm mad. But I also didn't show up that night, so like that's on me, not him.
Neither did I, because I was told the line was too long. Even though I had the plug, and the plug never said, "Hey man, I'm gonna hit this person up, and you good." And then he came back.
So
and
the plug wasn't the plug, kind of actually.
I was out of the city.
The plug was unplugged.
Say the whole thing. Don't just put it all on me. Say your part two. But he didn't think to hit me up to say he didn't think to ask me.
Because
knowing I would have said yes. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I would have been.
Is what I'm saying.
So you're not
gonna.
I
wanted to go. I shouldn't have to. That's all I'm saying.
So I had this guy that ordered it, right? And then throughout the night, he was cool. He was like a really cool guy, chilling.
Cool guy.
Yeah. And then he comes up to the bar, asks me, he's like, "Oh, let me get a shot of." He's like, "Let me get a shot of Fernet and one for you too." I was like, "Huh?" Like, yeah. He's like, "One for you too." I was like, oh, "Okay, yeah, I'll do whatever." So I poured his one and I poured myself a half. He's like, "No." He's like, "The full thing." He's like, "I'm buying you a shot." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah."
Oh shit, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers. So yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh shit. You fuck with me enough to want to do this ritualistic thing here, you know? It's like, it is, but it really is. When you do something like Fernet, that's like on a whole nother level. Doing a shot, like, cool, that's like a nice handshake, like whatever.
The Fernet shot is the
when you do Fernet,
bartender's hug, though.
It's like the way I look at it, it's like it's a blood pact to just slice your hands and
whoa, all right,
there. That's how I look at it. It's like, okay,
seeing as how he doesn't like to do it, I can understand that because you're not gonna cut your hand if you don't have to.
Yeah,
that's
just
the way
to
I
go
look
with
at it.
I think that's a metaphor. I don't know.
Yeah, metaphor. That's
it's like it's almost like a blood pact, man. It's just like
you're
boom, right there. I'm just saying, but that's
it's the bartender's handshake.
Yeah, I guess.
Bartender's blood oath.
It's a blood pact. It's a blood pact. Yeah. But yes. Doing shots with the bartender is one of those things that's like cool.
Doing a Fernet shot with the bartender is next level.
Like, you get it. Yeah. Because later on that night too, he even and not saying that makes him stand out, but it was one of those things like, hey man, I found this phone, but he knew who it belonged to. But he's like, I'm bringing this to the bar. It belongs to this person that looks like this. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And even kind of like hung around until that person came and collected their phone too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh. But you know, I kind of did it. It was a girl, so I did him a favor. I'm like, oh hey, here's a phone. By the way, he brought it up.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Threw him the oop. I don't know what happened after that, but. Hey man, you bought me a shot. It's like, fuck it. I'm gonna throw that bitch up there.
I hope
slam dunk.
Yeah,
hopefully,
I help you out.
Yeah,
especially when you're being a dope person.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'm gonna help you out every chance I get.
I like that shit. That's a real easy way to get on a bartender's good side. Is one, and he also tipped well too, because he threw a 20 in our jar.
Oh yeah.
So you threw a 20.
He's a bartender's bartender.
Guy's a fucking guardian angel,
right?
Was he wearing all white?
Nah.
What the fuck?
No. He was actually wearing all black.
Ooh,
also
he's really the bartender.
He's really the bartender. That's what I thought too. I was like, he's a real bartender.
Yo, for real.
I don't know if it was, but he probably was. Everything he was doing was given like, yeah, he's probably a bartender in the industry at some form.
Or he was in a form of life.
Was.
Yeah.
Or just a dope person. He was just a one-off. And it was like, I get it.
Could be.
But shout out to a guy whose name I never knew. So,
yeah.
I don't know that guy, but I do want to give a shout out to. We had a good conversation with a couple that came in.
I was thinking about them while talking about this. That's part of it. Saturday.
Yeah. His name was why I brought that up. His name was Angel. So shout out to Angel, and his wife's name was Vanessa.
Yes.
So shout out to Angel and Vanessa if you guys are listening. We literally just told you about us recently, I don't know, but like
shout out to DJ Diablo Jr. I remember.
Diablo Jr.
I remember
absolutely.
He told us about Diablo Jr.
Yeah,
they were dope. They were dope. You know what though? It was that whole interaction was just one of the reminders of why I love doing this job.
100%.
Because when they came in, we were very slow, obviously, because we had just opened or.
It's been like maybe an hour.
They came in, weren't being overtly like, oh, we want attention. Like, all right, cool, we're gonna take a look at the menu.
Yeah.
I did my whole spiel, and before this and that, da.
Yeah.
So they're looking at the menu. That says like, I'll take this.
Right.
Like, all right, cool. Like, all right, I'm gonna look at the menu for another second at the beers. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll give you a minute. And then when he finally is ready, he's like, can I get this particular beer? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I go to pour it.
Ran out. No.
It was nothing but foam and air. And I cannot tell you how angry I was, mostly because
you've been so cool.
No, not just that. I hadn't gotten that far yet. Okay. I'm saying how angry I was because I'm like, I opened, yes.
Yeah.
But that means that the tap was out last night and no one said anything. I had me and the bar back had so much time to change out that keg.
Right, you guys could have like done something about it. Yeah.
Plus, the keg was in the back. It wasn't in the fridge.
So it wasn't even cold. It was even cold. You guys could have at least like started.
We could have done this the night before. This beer would have been ready for Angel when he got there.
Yeah.
And not just because Angel ended up being a good guy. I'm saying just in general.
This is general.
He said, we have this on our menu. I want to be able to provide this.
And that's the thing is like, now it's a 24-hour situation.
Yeah.
Like
I cannot
now this beer is out.
Yeah. So now I'm also processing that. I can't pour this beer for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But also this guest right here, who I just told I would pour it, I now have to tell I can't pour it.
Yeah.
So then I go back and I tell them, I can't pour that beer tonight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Takes another look at the menu. I move on for a minute, then I come back. Like, all right, let me get this one beer here that's in a can.
No.
And here's the problem, though.
No.
You didn't have it?
Nah, here's the problem. Nah, it's worse.
You didn't have it.
It's worse. And he said it. I was like, wait, what? I hadn't even been told that was on the menu.
You didn't know that beer existed.
Didn't even know it existed. Never heard of it.
Dude.
I looked at him. I was like, did you make that up? And I turned, I pulled out my phone, and I scanned the menu. I was like, oh, shit. right in front of him.
Wait a minute.
Right in front of him.
Not you scanning the menu in front of the guest to be like, yo, let me find out what's on the menu real quick.
What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking with me right now. Hold on. What the fuck
let me
is
see
it?
what's on the fucking menu real quick.
I wish I could tell you.
We do have that.
I wish I could tell you that's the first time I've had to do that, but it's not. I've had to do that multiple fucking times.
That's hilarious.
Because it doesn't get communicated the right way.
The
same way that keg didn't get communicated that it needed to be changed. I didn't know what was on the fucking menu.
That's fucking not hilarious at this point.
Well, I mean,
that's funny as shit.
It is now.
That's funny.
And now it's hilarious, but like, yeah.
At the time, I'm like, not only did I just tell him no about this other beer,
I
now have to tell him no for the second beer because it was on the menu and we ain't got it and I've never heard of it. So now I've not only scanned the menu in front of this motherfucker.
That's a 3 point.
I was like, he's gonna
failure.
get up and leave.
That's a 3 point failure.
You found out at that point.
3 point failure.
I was just like, bro, I lost
on the bench.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like
this is
So I didn't write them off, but I wrote myself off. I was like, what the fuck? They're just gonna get up and leave. And to his credit, he was like, you know what, man? It's all good. I'll just take an old fashioned. That's why when you order an old fashioned, he's like, he makes a good old fashioned. I was like, well, we all do because it's the specs.
So you weren't there for that, but like I came in whatever day this was. I don't know, man.
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday. Yeah. Okay, cool. It was like earlier in the night, so like there wasn't like a lot going on when I came into their bar establishment, and we talk so much about like the guests that piss us off and that like do too much, and I don't know, but like it was a couple. Their name is Angel and Vanessa, and they were just like the chillest people. And they are from Riverside, maybe.
Don't dox them now.
They're from the Inland Empire.
That shit.
No, they're very proud of it because like they
and if you go to Riverside looking for them, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. No, like, they got people. They got people.
Wait. How high were his socks?
He was wearing jeans.
He's wearing jeans.
So you didn't
know. I don't know. Yeah. But essentially, yeah, they were just like very chill people, and we just had a great conversation. And that I bring them up because they just reminded me again, same thing what you're talking about, why I do this, because I do enjoy talking to guests and talking to like random people that walk in the restaurants sometimes because they're chill. They're not trying to flex on anybody. They're just like, yo, we got a couple kids back home, but I used to be in the bar scene a lot. Yeah. And we just
on top of it, he also almost opened up a tap room.
Oh yeah.
We talked about that before you got there.
Oh,
so it's just one of those things where it's just like that little bit of separation. He could have been in our industry. Yeah. Because the reason that he didn't open up the tap room is because there were so many legal hurdles he had to go through of like, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, and he had to get a CUP, and then it was like, oh well, I had to get this one, but then they talk about it. He's like so many fucking hurdles. I cannot open this fucking place. I can afford it, but he said something about they told him he had to pay. It was either 10,000 or 30,000. I can't remember which one it was, but he had to pay that amount for an appraisal for them to come in, look at where he was planning to put the tap room, and he wasn't guaranteed to get
an appraisal.
Like it basically is the best way I can.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's a lot.
We need to look at, is this up to code? Is that up to code? This and that, like whatever.
Yeah.
And if we find things that you need to fix, we will let you know that you can't get the permit until you fix those things.
Yeah.
But we still keeping your 30,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
He told me, he said, he was like, I heard that.
It's done. It's not worth it. It's definitely
his
not
life
worth
could
it.
have been completely different.
Yeah.
Because of his connections of where he lived and he knew.
Right.
Like I know like 10 to 15 at that time different breweries locally that I could have put in my tap room, had those relationships. That's how connected I am.
Nah.
And you just never know who those people are.
Yeah.
And so for these people who are trying to take money out of these other people's pockets, you're kind of fucking over someone who would be good for the community.
And where's that money going?
Establishment.
Is that, and the people that come in, are these like city, state?
Yeah, city. It's state people.
Yeah, they work for state control boards and things like that.
Where's that money going? That's a lot of fucking money.
A lot.
That is a
I see
conversation
a lot of potholes.
for January 2024.
There's a lot of potholes over on the fucking tunnel over at 4th or 3rd or whatever that fucking shit is. There's a lot of potholes leading up to that tunnel. Where's that money going?
Yeah.
Nobody. Oh well.
Yo, as soon as we get a representative here, man.
Started with that.
As soon as we get a representative here,
it's not going to us.
Wait,
it's going overseas somewhere else.
Yeah,
somewhere else. Where the fuck is going?
All right,
we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, and we're gonna talk about it in 2024. But in 2023, we're going to
keep it positive.
Keep it positive. Yo, no, real talk. Shout out to Angel and Vanessa. If you guys are listening, we had a great conversation with you guys. We hope you guys come back downtown LA.
Oh, absolutely.
And you guys are like phenomenal. Like honestly, I've usually when I come to
Redacted
bars.
We've mentioned
when I come to Redacted bar on Saturday nights, I get one and I'm out. But like they definitely like
shit. They even bought you around.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? How do you guys feel about people that I don't know how much time we have left? I think
we have plenty.
Oh, whew.
Yeah,
cool.
No, we literally
Sweet.
have plenty.
I didn't think.
I know it doesn't feel like it.
Okay, good. Cool. How do you feel about? Have you ever had somebody circle? I think I might have asked it before. Circle the price on a bill.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, as if it's your fault.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Now that I think about it, I mentioned this before. Super summarization. Girl ordered a drink, didn't want it, wanted something else. Ordered 1942. The guy that was paying circled it, left no tip because it was like $55. He just circled the amount. It's like,
but that's what you ordered.
Like, why are you circling? And I heard one explanation, but this was also very early on in the night. One explanation is that sometimes people will circle it so they can mentally see what they're paying. So they circle. It's like, okay, this is the amount. Cool. This and that.
Like
that makes a little bit. Some people like they may be drunk. It's like, okay, where's the amount? Okay, cool. There's the amount. All right.
No, but like
that's what I'm paying. This and that.
No, that doesn't make sense.
I'm trying to shoot in some bail here, but also it's like, why
you shoot a lot of bail, and I don't know why they don't.
You should stop shooting bail.
Yeah,
you're right. Fuck them. Why are you circling the fucking? What are you trying to tell me that it's my fault?
No, they're telling you this is why I'm not tipping.
Yeah, this is why I'm being cheap as fuck.
Yeah, no, I know that, but
I'm not tipping you because I'm broke, whether it be broke financially or broke mentally.
Yeah,
I have that broke mentality of I'm not going to pay you for this, and that's fine if you feel that way. Because I know some people are like, well, you don't deserve it, whatever. Cool, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. Cool. Fuck you, but that's how you feel.
Yeah.
But the point is, they are trying to say, well, this is my justification. The price that you're making me pay for this. I didn't set the price.
I didn't set the price.
And you ordered
but also your girl ordered it, so maybe get mad at her for ordering
I even
that.
ordered. That's the thing.
Your girl ordered that shit.
Have the price. Not only did I have no part in the price, I did not order the thing that you feel like is too expensive. Like
you fucking ordered it.
You ordered it, or the girl that you gave carte blanche to is now ordering.
Why you saying fuck me for? What the fuck?
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it. I did my part.
All right, 50. Like, what is it fuck me
Why
for?
you say fuck me for? The fuck? I didn't do shit.
That's fair.
I woke up and I was like, the fuck?
Yeah,
I didn't do shit. I was just here serving the drinks. You just...
Yeah, fuck you for giving me the thing I asked for.
Right?
Because I don't like the price. I don't like the price either.
Real shit.
Yeah,
And
it makes motherfuckers like you.
But if you stop paying it, maybe the price will go down.
Maybe.
But you won't do it because you're so busy trying to stun on motherfuckers. Stop buying this shit. If you want things to stop being expensive, stop overpaying for them.
Yeah,
100%.
Because the thing that I've heard way too many times this year is, oh, well, if they're willing to pay it, why not charge it? I've heard that as a justification for prices going up. Not just inflation. It is literally these restaurant owners saying, well, if they've been paying this, they'll pay a little more. My profits go up and I make a little bit more money. It's like,
weird.
no, dude, fuck you.
Don't
because
do that.
That's a little bit similar to like ghost kitchens. Like, what do you guys feel about ghost kitchens?
So that's something that I learned about recently.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something I heard about, but it's literally something I learned about 2 days ago.
Okay.
Do you know what a ghost kitchen is?
I don't.
Yes, because I've looked for them. And
Okay.
I didn't have a ghost detector, so I couldn't find them.
Well, you didn't call nobody.
There ain't no ghost.
Explain the ghost kitchen, please.
No, we actually did go looking for one, like when we first moved out here a couple years ago. We were looking for this place that I found online, and we pull up to it, and it looks like an Amazon hub locker or some shit. There's someone in a window, and they're like, "Which restaurant are you ordering from?" And I'm like, "Okay, I don't trust that."
So
you don't even know what a restaurant you is.
Break it down. What I learned, a ghost kitchen is basically a business, let's say Denny's, right? And this was popular during pandemic. They will go and create a profile, whatever business on Uber Eats, whatever the fuck it is, DoorDash, as under a different name. So like it'll be like you'll still have Denny's on there, but Denny's corporate or whoever will create another kitchen called like fucking Flame Burger, and it'll have an address that will be at Denny's. Same exact fucking menu, but the pictures and all this other shit will be different. They'll look nicer. They'll look more fucking, I don't know, like more appealing, I guess, than like the Denny's burgers. And then when you get your shit, it's in a Denny's bag. So that's what ghost kitchens are. Is that
I was taking it a different.
No.
Okay.
Ghost kitchens are basically other to them. So it'll be like a.
It's called lying.
And this is no shade, but like, because I love Shake Shack, but like Shake Shack will, like, they'll create another business name on Uber Eats, DoorDash, or whatever, under fucking, you know, Burger and Burger Bob's, Burger Brunch, whatever the
Bob's
fuck it is, Bob's Burgers, some shit like that. Yeah, Burger. I say Burger Bob's, dumbass. So it'll be like this and that, but it'll be from Shake Shack, and you'll get your shit and be like, "What the fuck is this?" But it's because these businesses are creating. So when you see other shit, like bunch of things, and it's like, I've never actually seen this place at X address because I've walked by there. Okay. It's a ghost kitchen because, yeah, they don't technically exist, but they do because it's from this other business that is making this food, but also just trying to drive revenue or whatever it is. So yeah, that's a.
Yeah, so that's completely different than what I was thinking. What I was thinking is like the one place we tried to go to, saw it online, get there, and it's, like I said, it just looks like a fucking, wake your ass. It just looks like.
Are you falling asleep? You're not even holding your mic.
Because he didn't have anything to say.
What are you talking about? Hello, everybody. I think I'm being bullied right now. I'm being a little bullied right now, and that's cool. It's fine. I'm okay with being bullied because that's what happens to people that are the...
Land the plane.
Yeah. I didn't land the plane.
Land the plane.
No, I'm not going to land the plane. I think it's more interesting when you don't land it.
You want to keep it in flight.
Yeah, I want to keep it in flight.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Heard it here first. Keep it in flight.
Yeah, that's
No, I was saying I remember we went to that place, and when we got there, there were 4 different kitchens, or at least 4 different restaurants working out of the same kitchen. So therefore, they didn't have anything on the front to say, "Oh, this is our business." That's why when people walk up to the window, they're like, "Where did you order from?"
But that can also be a thing on these apps too. Is that it'll be this business, and then and in a place where it shares the kitchen like that, it may be like 6 other businesses too. So it's just really trying to expand their own business under different names,
right?
Like a stage name, I guess.
Like lying.
It's like lying, but also like if
it's
you
lying with extra steps.
Yeah, like if you're ordering a burger from a place that's like called fucking Fantastic Burger and you get a fucking Denny's bag, it's like I didn't order this.
Yeah, I didn't order Denny's.
Yeah. Ghost kitchens are a thing, and I learned about that a couple days ago.
Shit sounds shady.
It's super shady. I think it's kind of fucked up, and I think these apps need to crack down on that because that's not okay. Because some of these places do jack up their prices because it sounds like modern or whatever it is. It sounds like a modern kitchen type of place or something. That's a
lot of.
You're not talking to your mic.
There's a lot of places that actually like put a lot of. Please don't fall out of your.
Grab the Celsius.
Please do grab the Celsius. But I'm saying there's a lot of places that like definitely like don't.
Popeye needs a spinach. Take your spinach, Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chug that shit right now.
Well, you got to turn it towards you first.
The Celsius, you got to turn it towards you. You turn the shit.
There you go. There you go. I had never heard of ghost kitchens in that term. I had never heard that.
But I know what you're talking about because, I remember.
I thought that like what I had seen before was a ghost kitchen. So
what were you considering a ghost kitchen previously? Dog, I'm
this man
trying.
chewing taffy.
Dog, I'm trying so hard.
You sound like the pirates that were in last week. I'm like, yo, what the fuck do you need, bro? He fucking looked at me like, help, nigga. I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Are you drowning? Are you starving? I can't tell.
No, I got you. I just gotta figure out like what am I?
Oh fuck! All right, yeah, cool. Ghost kitchens. What are they, and how do we stop them?
They're basically.
I've never heard of it that way though. I've never heard of it that way.
That's a way that I just learned recently because my initial thought was the place that you mentioned where it's like it's 3 restaurants and they share one kitchen. They're like, who are you ordering from? That may be another definition, but the one that I heard was just it'll be a listing of places on Grubhub, Uber Eats, or whatever, and it's like 4 different burger places, but it's all coming from IHOP or Denny's.
I mean, I understand that you have to utilize the space, especially when you're paying for it. I get that, but you should never lead on your customer to make them think that they're ordering from not ordering. Fuck that.
No, it's deceitful, it's disgusting, and it should be stopped. Yeah, because you order from fucking Flatburger and you get Denny's. I'm not. It sounds like I'm shitting on Denny's. I'm not. I'm just. I'm using them as an example. Yeah. They can't hear you.
You're clearly shitting on Denny's at this point. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it feels very like you're shitting on Denny's. I don't know what to tell you. This feels weird. Wait.
Yo, I'm so glad this shit is live too. I'm so glad this shit is live. Why are you crying? Rob, chug that shit. You gotta wake up.
This or this or this.
No, this one.
I'm not sure.
Not the bell.
Not
Don't
the
chug
bell.
the bell.
Chug the Celsius.
I'm not chugging a Celsius.
Chug the Celsius.
But
I'll drink some of the Celsius.
put some in here. Put some in. I'm not letting you do all
Oh
that.
my god.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing that I'm a little worried about, and I just like, where are we at with that?
We're still in it. I can tell you.
We're still in.
Rob is literally like rolling the boat. Like, are we there yet?
Are we still there? We're still in it. All right, cool.
Still got 5 miles to go.
You're like, bruh, I thought we were done.
I thought we were done.
We still got one more
Okay,
topic.
cool. Here's the thing. All right, let's finish this.
So,
Yeah.
segue.
Yeah.
Moody coworkers and how do you deal with them?
So here's the thing. I've had this situation with like coworkers recently.
Yes.
Where they come in and I don't know like what. You guys are assholes. Like, you guys gave me no option of being a normal person.
I'm sorry.
Because you guys both...
subconsciously we both did the same thing.
Oh my God. Like, it was like literally a mirrored situation. And I was trying to look at the camera, but like you guys are both being mirrored. It was crazy. It was...
Nah, the problem is that we both did the same thing. We were like, yo, get him talking so we can take a drink. But hopefully he won't notice us taking a drink.
But
and then as soon as we picked up our cups,
at the same time, it was like so much. Anyway, so
we were like, all right, shit, we got him going.
I was like, Jesus. Anyway, anywho, sorry.
Oh, these fucking clips are gonna be great.
Oh my God.
So great.
Bro, I don't like these clips. I don't even know anymore. But here's the thing. Yeah, no, it was a situation where like the person, I don't know, they was putting a lot into. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not.
You did thankfully tell me enough about this situation before we started.
Okay,
so I'm gonna try to fill in. Cool. Yeah. So there's just times where you have had recently coworkers have come in, and you just don't know what mood they're in. So you therefore don't know what you're dealing with. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Like there have been moments where, oh my God. So like, there have been like some moments where like coworkers come in and like you just don't know what mood they're in.
Yeah.
They come in and there's either they could be very much just I'm in a very silly mood and I'm like it can be whatever comes my way, I'm ready to bounce off of that and like make it happen. Or there are like situations where like
trying to start fights and shit.
They're trying to start fights.
Why? Not the Waffle House.
And like we're not.
No.
We're not the fucking Waffle House. We're not the Waffle House.
Not at all.
Nor are we. What
Popeyes?
is the LA equivalent? We're not Popeyes. Is that the equivalent?
No, I just was throwing those two out.
No. But like, I'm just like, what is the LA equivalent of like, the Popeyes? That's probably Popeyes. That's pretty much like the only equivalent of like the Popeyes.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
No, because we got Popeyes. I don't know about Waffle House. I ain't seen a Waffle House out here.
There's no Waffle House out here. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much everything that will make you aggressive. Yeah, and so yeah, it doesn't make sense. And
He's checking his mic. I'll go ahead and let me interject real quick. It does annoy me when certain coworkers carry that baggage from whatever's going on in their personal life. I get it. Some shit happens and it's like, you know what? It's a lot. It's weighing down on me. But in those instances, take a sick day, try to get the day off or whatever, or don't take it out on your coworkers. Don't take it out on us. Do not give us the cold shoulder. I've seen it with people at a place we worked at where certain coworkers were just dealing with a lot and they're just being cold, this and that. It's like, all right, I don't care if you're going to be cold to me, but make sure your shit's in order because what you're dealing with is fucking up everything else. You want to deal with whatever you want to be. You don't want to talk to me. That's fine. That's okay. Make sure your work is good though.
Because also, if you come in and you're not feeling it today and I am, you let me know that. I can cover for you. I can pick up that slack for you. I can make your day at work easier because your day outside of work is fucking, it sucks. So help me help you. Help
me help you.
Yeah.
Do not be the fucking poison or the fucking cannonball that brings the whole ship down. Don't do that. Do not. If you're going to do that, just stay home. Fucking call out. Rather you call out and we'll deal with the fucking chaos and mess than you bring more bullshit because you're just not feeling it. It's like, I don't give a fuck, whatever. I don't give a fuck these people, this and that. It's like, no. Just stay home. Call out. Please, for the love of God. You know what? Just go home.
A non-engaged coworker is worse than a non-present coworker.
Oh my God.
Because if you're not there, we can account for that. We know what we have to do with you not being there.
Yeah.
But if you're just not engaged and you're upset or you're dealing with something, we don't know what to do with that because you're still here.
We don't know what we're gonna get. We don't know if you're gonna get mad or you're gonna forget something or you'll just be like, fuck, I don't care. I gotta go to the bathroom.
With that, I think the non-engaged coworker is like, I'm always picking up the slack of what you've left customers with as they've moved on. Like they're like, okay, that person is weird, but they've had like some interaction with you and they move on to me and they're ordering something with me, but like they're carrying what they have, that previous coworker, onto me, and it's like I didn't know that this person was barely here. Like that person gave you mad bad energy, and now I gotta like interact with that. And
now I gotta apologize for your fucking bullshit that you left too. That's another thing. Like you may have given these customers such a bad experience. It's like, fuck, I saw that. Now I gotta go and fucking clean up your mess. So if you're just having one of those days where like, fuck, I wish I could lay in bed, but I gotta go to work, stay in bed.
Stay in bed.
Stay in bed, call out, take your personal day.
No, it's a real thing where like, I don't know, it's a real thing that like where we're at right now, where like some people feel like because of bills and things like that, like they need to actually show up to work and like make their money so that they can actually pay bills and whatnot.
And live.
Yeah.
And I get that. And that's, God bless you. Like that's a thing that like needs to happen.
That is unfortunate. It's almost like our service industry needs like some kind of safety net for healthcare or personal time, kind of like the 9-to-5 desk job
thing.
Like
we
need some kind of,
but like it doesn't.
It'd be fucking nice.
So part of the thing that never really gets addressed, and I would love for us, if and when, I only say if because we haven't confirmed yet, but if and when we have the guests on in January that we've been hearing that we may have on, the thing is these restaurants, the only way that they can really stay afloat for them because of the demands of the job is by mostly doing part-time employees. Because if you had a staff, service industry, and it was all full-time, they'd all be burnt out because of how hard this job is. Problem with doing a mostly part-time staff is you have to employ more people than you normally need per day because you have to rotate people. So in order for these restaurants and for these bars to be able to afford healthcare, it dips into profit. And they're not willing to do that. The whole reason why tipping is a part of the American culture. They don't want the business to take care of their employee job like that because the way that the job is set up, it's not sustainable. So they're literally telling you, we can't sustain this this way. So this is how we do it. You know? And unfortunately, that's just one of the byproducts of it, is that you have a lot of people who are overworked, underpaid, super fucking tired, and don't have a fucking outlet.
About tipping. If you don't want to tip anymore, maybe write to your senator, congressman, whatever, state representative, and let's change it. Because we're right. You're obligated to cover our wages that our employers won't. So maybe let's work together. We're literally on the same side. I said it before, but there seems to be some weird discourse here that we're on opposite sides. Like, no, we're on the same side.
Yeah.
We are. We don't want you to feel obligated to tip. We'd rather get paid our full wage and just do this and not rely on tips, you know?
Yeah.
But this is America. This is not.
It's
not how it is here. So unless you guys want to jump on this side with us and let's make that change, let's do it. If not, then if you're not going to do anything about it, then shut the fuck up and tip.
Yeah. Or stay home.
Or stay home. Or stay the fuck home. Please, for the love of God. I can do this myself. Then do it yourself. All you did was open a beer. Then open a beer at your fucking house. Go buy your fucking 12-pack and open it yourself.
Honestly, if you didn't learn how to cook during the pandemic, what the fuck were you doing anyway? We all got a forced year and a half of learning how to fucking cook for ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
If you didn't take that time to learn how to cook, that's on you. So anyone coming out of the pandemic, still not knowing how to cook, still saying that food is the most important thing, it's not that I'm judging you for saying that food is the most important thing to you, important in the service.
Yeah.
You're willing to pay full price for the food because they're saying the service is optional for you. All right, that's fine. I understand that you're exercising your right. But to me, if I go out, it's because I don't want to do this myself.
Yeah.
That's why I leave the house to get food, to get drinks, because I can cook everything here and I can make everything.
Yeah.
So if I'm leaving the house, I want service. And if I'm getting good service, I'm definitely going to tip appropriately for that service. You know, we just had Eddie on last week and he's saying service is the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll stay home if I just want this made. And
he's like, I can do all. I can cook. I can do all this shit.
All the other things like I could do myself personally.
You went for an experience, and what you guys were talking about made me realize, like, you know what, service is really important too.
It is.
No, it is, because like, if you come to a certain bar, like you want a certain type of experience, and you want certain type of things to be like presented to you in a certain way, then like you know what you're asking for, and so yes, I'm gonna present that to you because like that's what I've been trained for, and that's what I think you deserve if you're in this particular setting. And so I give that to you. And then you ask me like, wait, why does this cost so much? Like, well, it's because this is post-pandemic, and this is the cost that happened with that.
You should be talking to, as he said, talking to your congressman, just send
whatever this and that.
100%.
All of their money went up.
Yeah.
And ours didn't.
Yeah.
That's why P just said, we're not your enemy. We're right here fucking
on
with
the same side.
We're still trying to pay our fucking bills, just like you're trying to pay your bills.
Yep.
The only difference is that you have a direct influence on if I'm able to pay my bills comfortably. Whereas your job most likely means you are making this amount of money no matter what. And I've seen it from both sides because I've worked both sides and I have friends on both sides. And the amount of times that you hear people say like, oh, well, I work this job, I work these hours, and I make this check, and my life is structured to that. I'd love to make more. I'd love to get a raise every year, but the company barely gives me anything. 30-cent raise this year. What the fuck am I supposed to do with 30 cents? Like,
that's a whole $250 in the whole year. It's like, bitch, that ain't shit on my check.
All of us are being fucked over.
Yeah.
And this is not a rally everyone together kind of deal. It's just saying, let's just all be honest about it and say that we're all being fucked over.
Yeah.
We're just saying you have an actual direct engagement to how fucked over we are. And we are saying that as long as you come in with the right attitude, as long as you come in and you're being a good person, I'm going to give you good service. If you tip me, great. If you, hey, cool, thanks. If you tip me, great. And if you don't, that's fine. Like when we get stiffed on a tab and the person wasn't being a pain in the ass, usually we're not upset about it. We're just like, all right, I lost on that. That's why we say you don't have to tip. We're saying if you don't tip me, that's cool. But just like the pirates who came back for second helpings the next day, if you're not going to tip me on this day, how dare you come back the next day and spend more time and be more annoying and then still not tip? Those are the people we're talking about.
Yeah.
So don't come for us in the comments talking about we don't deserve this and we don't deserve that, because we're not saying that we deserve it. We're just saying this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And this is what we are saying. You know, it would be easier to do this job if we were being taken care of the way that we're taking care of our guests.
I'm gonna say, you know what? To what you said, like, we're not trying to rally. I am rallying. What if we all stop paying our taxes? What are they gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna say this again. What if we all start paying our taxes? What are they gonna do? We pay their wages.
Yeah.
If we don't pay our taxes, what are they gonna do?
What will they do?
There's a Rick and Morty episode about that.
So I have one question.
Yes.
One more question.
I love a good question.
Yeah. What's your guys' Christmas list?
Pussy. Christmas. A little bit of head thrown in.
You said what?
I'm good.
What?
Yeah.
What was on yours?
That's my Christmas shopping list.
Just be
get some pussy, a little bit of head. I'm good.
Get some pussy, a little bit of head.
Yes, absolutely.
Those were not on my Christmas list. Let me see.
You're doing Christmas wrong, my friend.
Apparently, I'm not saying I'm doing Christmas right.
If
without
I have that,
like that's a good Christmas list, and I feel a little like off for not having that ready to go. Christmas list.
Give me like 1, 2, 3 things, whatever.
Yeah. I would love some new shoes.
God damn, actual list. I like it. Go ahead. I want to hear it. Come on, let's go.
I don't have the shoes in my head. I don't know exactly what shoes I want. Shoes.
And go.
A new
I thought that would work.
Like product from there's a brand I'm following. It's At War Worldwide. There's a gentleman. His name is John Scafidi. He's in New York, and he has like this really good like brand called At War that I think is really dope, because like we're all at war with something like internally, and I don't know.
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, it was deep.
That's
not where I thought you were going. The whole reason I was like snapping because I was like, say the shoes. And you were like,
At War.
And I was
at
like,
war.
What the fuck?
And like,
We were just talking about shoes, my boy.
He's like he's like literally you see him, he's like just a big Italian dude. And so you don't think that like there's much going on with that beyond just like some big Italian dude trying to sell shit. But I think it's dope. He has like this brand called At War, but is very specifically trying to bring attention to the fact that like everyone, no matter where you're at, what you're doing, whatever, you're at war with something. And At War Worldwide is really dope. So I think his is dope.
What else you got on your Christmas list?
What else?
Doesn't have to be long. 2 things, 3 things.
I'm not trying to make anything long. I think my subscription to what is this thing on that I'm on? I'm trying to like meditate a little bit in the new year, and that's where I'm at. So,
okay.
I'm glad you brought that home. I was like,
bro, stop.
Don't say anything. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Do it,
man. You landed the plane.
Yeah, just be inappropriate. Like I don't have anything. But go ahead.
For my Christmas list this year,
what do you?
The only thing I want for my Christmas list, is for customers to know what the fuck they want.
Yo,
figure it the fuck out.
Real fucking talk.
That's all I want. Figure it the fuck out. Be an adult. Act like you've been in the bar before. Come on.
Not figure out that you've been here before. Like, you've been here before. You've been here before. So just
You know we don't have mojitos. Stop fucking asking me for mojitos.
Act like it.
We're never gonna have mojitos.
Yeah, the mojitos like kill that shit, dog. You don't even enjoy mojitos. No. Like no real fucking shit. Real fucking shit. Sorry, I'm in it right now. I'm in it right now. You don't enjoy mojitos as much as you think you do. You don't enjoy mojitos. There are better fucking mint flavored drinks than the fucking mojito. If you want a fucking mint flavored drink, there are other fucking drinks. It's not a mojito. Get a mint fucking julep. We can make a mint julep that tastes phenomenal. But like that mojito, let that shit die. It's cool. You're better than that. I want you to know, whoever you are, like this, like zoom in on me. You're better than a fucking mojito.
It's the middle of December. Why are you drinking a mojito? It's a tropical drink.
It's a tropical fucking drink.
Middle of December. You don't want a mojito.
You don't want that.
I don't care if you're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
If you want a mint julep, you can get a mint julep, and that's fine. We'll make that happen for you. We promise you.
You're in the northern hemisphere. It's winter. Don't get a mojito.
You're looking at the fucking northern lights right now. Why do you if you're looking at the northern lights right now, why do you want a fucking mojito? A mojito. That's gross. Like, you're better than that. We'll make a mint julep for you. We promise you. We will. It'll be great. But like, get the fuck out of the mojito mindset. The mojito, you don't want that shit. That shit's dumb. It's repulsive, and you're better than that. As a fucking drinker, you're better than mojito. I'm sorry.
That was it. That's all I got.
I'm just happy somebody else is as angry as I am about mojitos.
It's like the drink is fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
Here we go.
It's fine as a drink, but as a mint flavored drink or as a drink as mint, there are better options.
The problem I have with a mojito, and I've said this before, and I will say it again. The issue I have with a mojito is that a mojito just tastes like mint Sprite. That's it. It's just like minty Sprite.
As a drinker, you're better, and I think.
Yeah, just let the mojito go.
I don't know. I'm pretty big on like a julep, like that. Not.
I mean, it is what it is.
But variation. As a drink.
I can tell you how they can do better. Figure out what you want. That's how you can do better.
Absolutely.
Figure out what the fuck you want.
Thing was, like, as a drink. Better. All you gotta ask us.
Yeah, your flavor profile. Yeah.
All you gotta tell.
It looks like you're calling backup. Absolutely. No, I understand. I'm just saying the way it looks is like you're calling backup.
Yeah. But like I want you to know, like, all you gotta ask us in the comments is what is your liquor and what is your flavor profile, and I promise you, the group come with a better thing.
Even if the bartender or server that you are talking to doesn't have that information, they will crowdsource. Yeah. If I'd rather you come to me as a blank canvas and say, I don't know exactly what I want, and then I will ask you those probing questions of what you like, asking you what your flavor profile is. What do you normally like? What do you not like? You have allergies, things like that. Let's try to come up with a cocktail for you. We actually enjoy that, you know? Yeah, we enjoy that.
And that's the thing that like gets us excited. And
yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. I kind of know where to go from here, and I have.
Yeah. You got to remember, at the end of the day, when you come in, we are trying to make sure that you're having the best experience possible. Yep. And the best way that we can give you the best experience is doing our best to put in front of you what we think you will enjoy. So when we do that, and it's one of my greatest joys is when someone will order something off menu, just going off of their profile, going off of the conversation that I have with them. And then I'm able to put a drink in front of them that they really fucking enjoy. And they're like, what is this? Does it have a name? And at first, like all of us have come up with different cocktails over the years. And there are times where you're like, I just don't want to name it. After a while, you stop wanting to name it because you're just like, I don't even know if I'm ever going to use this drink.
Right.
We've all
see how it hits you.
Exactly.
It's literally just about like, how do you feel about this drink?
Exactly. And for us, and as I said, like one of my greatest joys is putting a drink in front of you that you didn't expect, you've never had, and then you're just like, I love this. I love this drink. I like that is like crack for a bartender. And so for us, we really fucking enjoy watching you be happy. So despite all the things you may think about the service industry, we actually enjoy seeing you happy as long as you're a good person. And that moment of watching you take a sip from a cocktail and be like, ooh, I like that. It's like, oh shit, I'll chase that dragon. Like I'm trying to mainline that shit. You know what I'm saying? So just always remember that your bartenders love seeing you be happy, but more than that, they love knowing that they're the reason that you got happy. So for us, we're just sucking our own dicks. We're literally just being like, you know what? I'm getting the joy out of this, even though you think you're getting the joy out of it. But the reason why I use that metaphor is we've all worked with that bartender who comes up with that one cocktail and it's like, oh, I did this and I added this and I've done this and they're the ones who are like going full on grabbing the back of their own heads. It's like, bro, calm that shit down. Like you don't have to go in.
Licking his own ass at that point.
Yeah. Well, to me, that's what the tipsy bartender comes off as. He's like, all right, I just got to put these weird ass fucking drinks in front of you just so I can be like, all right, look at this big old.
And there you have it.
It's like,
you know what? Hold on.
What do you mean, and there we have it? We didn't ask for it.
Pause.
Nobody asked for that.
One day, I would like for him to be on here just to explain, put him on trial for all the atrocities.
Oh, shit.
I would. Hopefully this doesn't come back around to where it's like he's like fuck you. It's like even if he does, I would still love to have him on here at some point in the future to just be like, dude, what the fuck? Explain why. Is this for viral reasons, or do you actually enjoy doing this? Do you like putting this out, or are you just doing it for the sake of doing it? I need to know why you're creating things in a fucking toilet bowl or doing this or doing that, and it's. Nah, bro. I've watched this shit on fucking. Come back on a day when we're not recording and hop on stream and I'll fucking show you, dude.
I know. Bartender. As a bartender, or persons. But like, I need to understand why are aggressive customers because it doesn't serve any purpose for us. At your bar, like you're bartender.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
Doing too much, and like I don't know who this serves. If you tell me who this serves.
And we've always worked with those people and just seen them take up 15 minutes to pour like 5 shots because they want to make a show of it. You know, they're just going out of their way, doing all this extra stuff. And who was that for? Yeah. Who was that for?
It was for them.
That's why I said it the way I said it a minute ago. It was like, you're doing that. If you want to do that at home, do it at home. But why are you doing that in front of other people? Because we don't want to watch you do it. The majority of the times that I see those videos where people are doing fancy tricks and pouring 20 shots at a time, majority of the comments, and there's this one content creator who I love where his videos is always him standing there watching someone overdo something, and he's just like, you can tell he's just like, I just want to pay, or I just want the thing that I want. But he does it so well. Like, he never speaks. He's just standing there, and it'll be like a what do you call it, a remix or whatever, where they like cut into the other videos, a stitch, and he's just standing there. He's just like, oh, I just want to pay. Because then you see these people like, oh, pouring weird shots or doing weird dances behind the bars. I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't ask for any of that.
To go on, to piggyback off of that, do that during a rush. Let's see you do that during a fucking rush. Let's see how good you are with that. Come on, do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Do that shit during a fucking rush at 10:30, 11 o'clock, whatever your rush is. I just need my fucking vodka soda. Stop dancing on the bar top. Why are you setting shit on fire?
Yeah, no one asked for fire. No, other than the kitchen.
I'll give you that one. That was a good one.
We got anything else we want to leave them with?
I don't think so. I think that might just be about it. I'm stalling for time while I look at something
All
to
good.
ask.
I mean, we've given them a lot today.
Oh, we've given them so fucking much.
Yeah,
well, no, actually,
anything on the table.
have you guys ever checked out a place, Uber Eats, and ordered something, and you've gotten a bag that was like, this is not what I had ordered? To go back to ghost kitchens, like, have you guys ever gotten that? Let us know, because
I would say add to that. I apologize, but I'm just saying add to that. What was your reaction afterwards? Like, it doesn't just need to be in the comments. You could actually just shoot us a DM. Either any one of us, any one of our team members. Shout out to Kia, Jeffrey, and Ryan. They're not here today, but shout out to all of them. Hit any one of us up and just let us know when you get the wrong item through a drive-through or to go order. Like, what do you do? How do you feel?
Or even at the bar or restaurant, it's like, how do you? What's your reaction? Because it's like, it on our part, it may just be an honest mistake.
Yeah.
Because we don't give you the wrong thing intentionally. And case in point to that video of the Popeyes drive-thru guy where he's like, I made what you ordered. It's like, okay, I was gonna do this, but then you switched it up. It's like, we're closing. Fucking take it. Take it or don't. And she's like, I want my money back. No, you're not getting your money back.
Can't get your money back.
No, that's it. We're done.
That's what a transaction is.
Yeah.
You ask for this. You pay me to give you that, and then transaction's done.
You're right.
It's not you ask for this, and then when I've produced the thing you've asked for, you say,
Actually, I wanted this.
Because now that's lost product. The business is taking a loss on that, and then I have to explain the lost product.
That's the thing. Yes. We didn't actually go into that when
let's do it next week.
You do it next week.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do it next week.
We'll do it next week.
Okay, cool.
Unless you feel like you got something you real.
No, it's cool. It's
okay.
fine. No.
Sure.
I'm good.
If it's about 10 minutes between the three of us, we can still do it.
No, because like I almost say something and everybody else wants to like.
Please don't. I gotta use the bathroom.
No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
I gotta piss, bro. I gotta piss, everybody.
I can hear that in your voice. You're like, please don't. I gotta pee.
I gotta fucking piss. We're good.
Please don't do it. All right, y'all. We will see y'all next week.
Yes, much love.
Let's go.